It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Texans and the Vikings. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. First team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Brandon Powell, the veteran, back to take this one back. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here comes the screen to Jones.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They try and run for the first down with Jones. Renfro brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
To the left side, and caught by Schultz. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Mixon. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Schultz is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Vikings offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On the handoff, Jones. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Now a handoff, Jones. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. And that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll air this one out for Renfro.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On the give, it's Jones. Crazy. That's a gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing, Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's 3rd and 2. Darnold to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's to his tight end, Schultz. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. In motion now, it's Collins. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go play action with Darnold. This one complete to Oliver.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now Darnold. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Darnold again. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Toward the sideline, that's caught by Dell.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Now Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th and goal. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now.
Thus far.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. To throw on first down is Darnold. There's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Renfro brought in motion. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Darnold to the air once more. This one taken in by Renfro. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. To throw again is Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
All right, listen, Mike, there's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others, and this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw, and man, that was impressive.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his second year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback, but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down. Darnold to throw again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now Jones. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Renfro brought in motion. On play action, here's Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. And he's going to be brought down up past the 40. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
3rd down, 3 to go. Darnold. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Now Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he will score! Game on! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll keep it on the ground, and he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll go play action with Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A second down throw for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Darnold to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Schultz is the motion man. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
only need a yard, and it's 4th down. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Schultz is the motion man. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Texans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Stroud. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he will score! Game on! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will not be able to get free. picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. They'll motion a tight end right. On third down, here's a run by Mixon. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's second down. Darnold to the air once more. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here's Darnold again. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. To throw again is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again. It's second and 10. Darnold to throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds, well shy of the marker. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.